What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to say thank you so much for clicking on this. This is the first podcast episode that me and my wife did. Now, it's not fully in video format. It's audio only right now, and you can also find it over on Spotify. I'll have it on iTunes shortly as well, and anywhere that you guys may want to listen to podcasts. This is, I think, a really fun way to talk about podcasting and to just bring my wife in to more of the geeky centric stuff. We're talking our top 10 favorite movies in this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave your thoughts down below, comment, and of course, until next time, let's jump in.
Yo.
Hello, shorty.
Welcome everybody to the first episode of Pope's Press Play. My name is Zach. I am one of your hosts, but the other host is actually my wife. Yes, I finally talked her into joining us to do something together. We've done some collabs in the past, Euphoria, and maybe a few other videos here and there, but we're doing podcasting. It's audio only for now. If this continues to go big and you guys want video, we will do video. Do we have a follower count that you want to do this for?
1,000.
1,000 followers, and then we'll add video.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. But of course, speaking is my wife, Cynthia. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah? You nervous?
Not as nervous because we're not on camera.
So once we hit 1,000 followers, you're going to be like, no.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, actually, guys.
2,000. She's going to keep pushing it back. But, we wanted to start this podcast because we've been together forever. We're best friends prior. I'm sure you'll kind of learn more about our relationship as we do this podcast. But we really wanted to do it to not just showcase that couples can still love each other after years, but also especially after having a kid. Our son is, at the time of recording, almost 10 months. By the time this goes up, he will be 10 months years old. And it's kind of crazy to think that it's already flown by that. He's almost a year. I mean,
We're planning his first birthday already. It's so crazy.
And that's the craziest thing to me. And that's what I'm excited to talk about on this podcast, is just get to know us a little bit more. It's more of like a casual kind of sit back. And the easiest way to understand and get to know someone is to talk about their favorite movies. That's my best way of getting to know if I am actually going to like someone, is asking them what their favorite movie is, because that tells a lot about someone. You could talk to the most serious person ever, but if they say their favorite movie is Happy Gilmore, there's some sense of humor to them in some way, shape, and form. So that's why we chose this topic. And if you guys are new here, if this is the first time you're watching, listening, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, follow everywhere that you possibly can. Share this. It really supports us. It really pushes us forward. I'm talking a lot. Do you want to introduce our next thing?
Our top 10 movies.
Well, we're going to do the questions.
The one I'm not prepared for?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of sprung this on her.
No, I have a good one.
Okay. Just so everyone knows, it's like 10 o'clock at night. This is like the only time we can actually record. So this is our first time. We're just kind of going with it. You have a question, though? Just so everyone knows, we're going to ask like each other a random question before each podcast starts into the topic. But you want to share yours?
Yes.
Okay.
But you can only answer yes or no.
Okay.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yes. No more details? That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Of course.
Okay, cool. That's it. Let us know down below if you guys do the same. Let's get into our top 10, though, so people can understand. And also just about this podcast, it's Pope's Press Play. We press play on a lot of things: movie, TV, video games, and obviously life.
Yes.
So a majority of this podcast will be geeky filled. It's us talking about things that we've played, things that we watched together. You might get some little smaller podcasts where it's us reviewing a movie that we just went and saw, or a TV show, or something of that nature. But for the most part, it will be that. There might be certain things in there where we get a little bit more serious to talk about certain things that we're going through. But for the most part, it's going to be geeky, and it's going to be the way that we come together. Because a lot of our relationship has come together because of movies.
Yes.
Specifically one that you will absolutely hear about later down the road.
I almost brought that up already.
I know, I'm sure you would. So it's going to be cool. And as well as there will be 2 podcasts per month for now. Once we start growing, we start seeing what you guys want, we maybe extend it to more than 2, but we're going to keep it 2 for sure to keep us in line. And the first one of every month will be a major topic, and the second one of every month we're starting a challenge where you and me, my wife says she will never be scared of any movie. We're out to find the movie that will actually scare her. So if you have any recommendations, please let us know. I already have a couple ones that I think I'm going to have you watch first, but every month we'll get at least one of those done and see if it actually scares you or not. I'm terrified because I'm a chicken.
You are. I don't get scared easily.
I know.
But I think it's because one of my childhood homes was haunted. So
Do you want to talk about that? Like a story?
no.
Come on.
Maybe later down the road.
Come on, just
No.
one little thing.
But I think that's why I'm like I've had some real life scary stuff happen. So these films don't scare me as easily.
Yeah, no, for me, it's funny because, like, in the moment, like, jump scares get me really good now. Mostly
Yes.
because, just so everyone knows, my wife jumps out at me at any opportunity she has. But the whole thing about it, though, and what's, like, interesting to me is, like, nothing's, like, jump scare movies don't really scare me. It's more of what do I think about after the film. As we talked about, like, after we saw Long Legs. Like, a lot of people, I didn't think it was the scariest movie in the moment. It was very intense. But it's like, I told you, like, that night, I had a dream about the doll thing, and it scared the fuck out of me. And I've been wanting to rewatch that movie, but I'm genuinely scared that I'll have that dream again.
I say let's just do it.
Maybe.
But I like that movie not because it
Such
was
a good
scary, but because it had the element of, like, who did it.
Yeah. It's kind of like X-Files, in a way. Like, kind of like a mystery.
Yes.
So, which I really dig. And I think that's, like, my whole thing is that, like, I have different categories for horror films that I love. Like, slashers don't typically scare me. They're just more fun to watch. Where, like, a psychological horror film will really get under my skin, like Long Legs. Or even, like, Zodiac. Zodiac's a great movie. It's not a horror film, but it is terrifying. And what is also terrifying is the freaking wind outside right now as we're freaking
Just
filming.
going to say, I don't know if this should be the topic right now. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is kind of creepy. Let's get to the top 10 movies because I don't have any horror films in mind. So, except for one, which we'll talk about. Okay. Do you want to share your honorable mentions? I have 5. I know you said you had 4.
I have 4.
Okay.
Which, if you know me or, down the road you get to know me, you'll be pretty surprised that this is an honorable mention and not a top 10.
Yeah, give a little detail for each one, too. That's totally fine.
Yeah, so Lilo and Stitch.
Honorable mention. Oh,
yes.
wow. Okay.
I love Stitch.
Favorite Disney character?
Yes.
Just so, like, we have so much Stitch stuff. Like, last year, I'm pretty sure my mom bought you only Stitch stuff for your birthday or Christmas or both.
Both.
Like, literally, like, I'm pretty sure all your Stitch stuff, like, some of it's you bought.
Yeah.
It's either me or my mom bought you.
Definitely. Even people at work.
Yeah.
Would always like, oh, I saw this at the store and I thought of you. Like, I had to get it for you. Mm-hmm. Here it is. And it could be like the tiniest little Stitch, but it's so funny how everyone just like Stitch and Cynthia.
Literally. That's shocking that it's in your honorable mention.
I know.
So, okay.
And then my other one is Step Up.
Okay.
I love dance movies.
Yeah.
You know this, though.
Yeah, I do. But it's because you did dance, so it's like a huge piece of it.
Yeah. So give me a dance movie and I'll watch it. So, but yeah, Step Up, the first one with Channing Tatum.
Okay. Childhood crush. Or not childhood crush, actor crush, right?
Yes.
Old him, or do you still like him?
No, I still love him.
Okay. Even from Deadpool? Oh, I'm about my man for myself.
You mean that didn't turn people on? Like, come on.
I mean, it probably turned Ryan Reynolds on.
Another one is You Got Served. Another dance one.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, I know.
Is this an MTV one too, or no?
I don't know. It's not MTV.
Okay.
But like Omarion's in it.
Okay.
Like it's
honorable mention though. Okay.
B2K. They're yeah. I don't know if you're familiar.
Do you have any dance ones in your top 10? I'm pretty sure you probably have one in the back of my head I'm thinking of, but are they all?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you
I had
got
to make
certain-
sure it was in there,
yeah.
but yes.
Were you starting to think, fuck, did I leave it out?
Yeah.
I know which one it is, so.
Because I literally put it on all the time. Okay, and my last one is Grease.
Wow, I thought that really would have made your top 10. You quote that movie all the time.
I quote it because you literally never know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm terrible with movie quotes. There's like a handful that I know.
And it has to be super simple.
Yes. It has to be like Pixar related or Disney related.
Yeah.
But even then, like you'll quote Tarzan sometimes and I won't get it. Or even Iron Giant.
Oh my gosh. I love quoting Iron Giant.
I know. If that's
Those are my 4.
fuck, I fucked up. Iron Giant's not on anything. I'm not gonna change it right now, but it probably would be.
It's so hard making a list.
It would definitely. It's definitely in my top 20
He always makes me list things.
or rank things.
Oh, yeah. And I absolutely hate it because it's just, no. Not
That's
my
a
thing.
video you did. Remember when I made you rank the MCU? That's
was
another
so
one we
tough.
did. Yeah, I could tell.
And it was like,
So I could tell. I think you started mixing up some of the movies because like later on, like I would ask you, oh, like rank them again,
yeah.
and you'd say like one that was like in your top 5 was like low. And I'm like, okay, like
Okay, you have to remember how many films.
oh, now it's insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
I think you're behind on 2 movies and a couple shows now.
yeah,
We're trying to catch you back up.
we'll see if I get to those shows. But
The shows don't really. I mean, I would just tell you like Loki's the only show I would tell you should watch. Like
I started it.
I know, and you should finish it. And then like movie wise, like the Marvels you should watch, I guess, just because of like the end credit scene. And then Captain America was fine.
Also, can we talk about these end credit scenes? Why does every movie have an end credit scene now?
Is that like the most annoying
Every
thing to you?
single movie has one now.
Is it annoying to you?
It is. Cause, come on, we used to be able to leave the theater during the credits and be like, "Oh, I'm done."
I know, doesn't it? I feel like every time a movie ends now, I have to Google, is there an end credit scene? Or if my friend saw a screener before me, I'm like, was there an end credit? Just because every time I've left, there fucking was one.
Yeah. And I love how you're like, "Oh, this movie's like 2 hours 20 minutes, but there is 2 end credit scenes."
So it's like, it's not,
like an additional 10 minutes of a film. Like,
yeah. No, I get it. I get it. All right, let's get into my honorable mentions. I'm going to not lie. Lilo and Stitch is also in my honorable mentions. It's at my number 11. It goes back and forth a lot in my top 10. It's usually either 10, 9, or 11. As of right now, I was kind of just feeling 11. It is my favorite Disney. If you're just looking at Disney animated films, it is my favorite Disney animated film, though. Like, that movie is perfection. It's beautiful. It means a lot. Everything that you said, too. Like, I just love the character of Stitch, and I cannot wait for our son to meet him.
do you think it's because we've been watching it so much lately that it kind of dropped to our
It
honorable
might,
mentions?
but I'm not going to lie. It wasn't even in my top 20 until we started watching it a lot. Because I just had a lot of other movies that, like, I
See,
would
this is why I
place.
say it's so hard to make
It
a
is
list.
very hard. Like, I'm missing Iron Giant. So, my next one's La La Land. I'm not a musical guy. Not a musical dude. I'm very picky with musicals, but La La Land is which some people will be like, it's not a full musical, which I disagree. It's a movie that made me appreciate musicals more. I still listen to the soundtrack at least once a week. It's on one of my playlists, and I love going back to it. But it's a movie that made me appreciate filmmaking more. I saw that movie like 7 times in theaters. I was obsessed with it. I still am. I have like 3 steelbooks for that movie. Like, I can just go into it. But I love the way that it is, and the way I really look at it is that it's 2 people who want 2 separate things but obviously want each other. And as you go through the film, you start to see as their love starts to die, so does the music. And I love that whole thing. It's just a brilliantly written movie that's touching, funny, charming, romantic, and it's Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. Like, for me, they are like Emma Stone's my favorite actress working right now. And then Ryan Gosling's like top 3 actors for me working right now. Like, they can do anything. They can do comedy, they can do drama, they can do sci-fi, they can do weird things. Like, they're some of the only two actors that aren't afraid to do anything, and I love that about them.
I say you watch it at least once a year too, right?
Once or twice a year, yeah, I will. And I love the director Damien Chazelle. I've actually made a tradition that my New Year's film, either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, has to be Babylon, which is in my top 20 of all time. It didn't make my honorable mentions, but it's my top 20. It's Wolf of Wall Street meets Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So it's absolutely awesome. Up next, I have Pulp Fiction. Funny enough, Pulp Fiction is not my favorite Tarantino movie, but I still have it up here in my top 15, 20 because Pulp Fiction is the first film I ever saw by him. I have funny things of watching it on TV where everything's cut out, and then my mom buying me the DVD. And the first thing I did Christmas morning was put that DVD in and see a gimp fucking some dude. And I'm like,
You're like, whoa.
this is not what I watched with my dad on TV. Like, I was like, what the fuck version am I watching here? And I absolutely didn't love that scene, but I love the movie and I love its storytelling. I love the different perspectives. Tarantino just writes things greatly. My favorite Tarantino movie is probably Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Django Unchained, but like for me, just that core memory is a reason that it's in my top 20. Then at my number 14, Robert Pattinson's The Batman. This is my second favorite comic book film of all time.
Interesting.
I am so blown away by this movie in every sort of way. And I, like yesterday when I went and visited Martini's Miscellaneous, my hot toy friend, he had friends there, and they were talking about Batman. They're like, oh, like, who's your favorite Batman? I was like, my favorite movie is The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I was like, he's my favorite Batman, but he's my least favorite Bruce Wayne because we didn't get enough of him.
Right.
And I can't definitively rank him as the best until I see both sides. But that movie, the way that Gotham City is breathing and alive, it's the first Batman movie to have Gotham City alive, other than the animated stuff. And that's what I crave, and I love it so much.
The way you just talk about it, though, it's like you would think it'd be top 10 for you. I mean,
Almost.
I feel like we just
Did you
had
think
a
it was going to be in my
discussion-
top 10?
Yeah.
Because I talk about it a lot.
Well, yeah, but we just had this discussion at dinner.
Yeah.
I think you showed me.
Oh, it was, I asked you, there's a tweet going around. It's like, would you rather watch Avengers Doomsday or The Batman Part 2?
Yeah, and you were like, I think I'm going to have to go. I think I'm going to have to go with The Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And so, literally, we were just talking about
but
it.
Like, just, like, how many times did we go see that movie? Well, how many times did I go see that movie?
Yeah, you.
I saw it, like, 6 times. I made you go once or twice, I think.
Twice.
But, like, just the experience, like, the Batmobile lighting up. Even your mom flipped out about it.
But my mom loves Batman.
I know, but that scene is incredible. It's so fucking cool. It's so cool. Anyways, my last honorable mention is District 9. For a very long time, District 9 was in my top 10. It was one of the most rewatched movies through, like, my schooling years. Like, I think it came out around elementary school, and I have a core memory of my dad. I begged this man to let me go see it, like, opening day. And he took me out of school to go see it. Because, like, all my friends, like, always got to be taken out of school randomly to go see a movie, and my dad would just take me on the weekend. So it's like Star Wars Revenge of the Sith took me on the weekend. Like, where my friends got to be taken out of school to go see it.
So you kind of felt like you were missing out.
Yeah, and I begged for District 9. Because District 9, the director was originally supposed to make a Halo movie. And then it fell through, and Peter Jackson, the creator of Lord of the Rings, literally gave him, like, $12 million to go make District 9. And I remember following the Halo movie, fell off. I'm like, okay, what's he doing next? District 9, what is this? And I fucking love the trailer. I love everything. I love the marketing, how they made it feel real. And yeah, he took me, and ever since then, like, I've been obsessed with that movie. Where is my fucking sequel?
That's such a good movie, though.
It's so good.
I love that movie.
It sucks that guy is, like, every movie after he made, like, a lot of people hate them. I like his other previous movies, but, like, that movie was top tier for me. So, all right, guys, we're gonna jump into our top 10. I'm gonna let you start with your 10, and then I'll do mine.
Okay. So mine is not in order. I know how
That's fine.
I know how you love order, and you're like, it has to be ranked or whatever. Mine's not.
Is your
in
number
any-
one actually your number one, or it just depends on the day?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
Well, so my number one is
No.
the one I have is Beauty and the Beast listed
What?
first.
Number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like because I grew up with that since a little girl.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's kind of always going to be
Interesting.
like a number one to me.
Yeah.
Nostalgia
Yeah.
and come on, Princess Belle.
Yeah.
She loves reading.
Do you want to just go into Beauty and the Beast right now since yours is out of order?
Yeah.
Okay, jump into it.
So I love Beast.
Yeah.
Prince Adam.
Yeah.
Belle loves reading.
Just like you.
Exactly.
When you have time now.
Right.
Never.
Never. She is my favorite Disney princess. I don't know. I just love that movie. It's
The animation's stunning. The music. I don't think there's a bad song in there. Even Gaston has a great song.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Even when you
Great
see him
villain.
at Disneyland,
Yeah.
like he's just so fun.
Exactly.
He's cocky but fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I think that will always be my number one, just because nostalgia. Just
That's fair. I mean, my number one's always my number one. And if people, I'm not gonna say it right now.
no,
No, I'm not gonna get into
I
it
feel
right
like you switch your number one between
No.
two films.
Not since we've had a kid. Actually, you know what? My ranking's probably gonna shock you because the other film you're thinking about isn't even my top 3 right now.
Stop.
I'm being serious. I'm pretty sure I know
This
which one
is
you're talking about.
shocking.
Yeah, but like since we had a kid, like a lot of my rankings kind of changed over the last few months because I think of what films can I show him, and like my number one is one that we have shown him, and I'm excited to continue to show him films like that and get his interest in it. So, dang, this one's
Sorry,
crazy.
the wind is like.
It's
I don't know.
crazy. But okay. Beauty and the Beast is a great one. I
Yes.
love it. It's my favorite Disney princess movie. Right there with Little Mermaid or Aladdin. But I love that movie. I think Belle is the best Disney princess, like bar none. I love the way they write her. I love the animation in there, like the aesthetic, everything to that. I think it's just perfect. There's no notes to that. Like when I found out that was your favorite Disney princess and movie, I was like, yes. Like, because like sometimes you hear people try to go with like even more classical with like Cinderella or Snow White, and like don't even
Fair.
well, let me say this: Snow White sucks, but Cinderella like is a classic, but it's not one I care to rewatch. Sleeping Beauty, I don't care to rewatch. Beauty and the Beast, I'll rewatch that any day.
Right.
Aladdin, rewatch it any day. Even like Princess Frog, I would rewatch that any day. I really like that movie. I know you don't really care for it, but like I really like the New Orleans feel to it. I also just love the animation. Like it also comes down to animation. I know Cinderella's older and all that stuff, but like the animation, the aesthetic, what are they building
Do you
up?
feel like Cinderella's like slower?
1000%.
Okay. I think
Remember when
that's
I had to rewatch Snow White this year?
Yeah.
And I mean, at the time I can get why it was so special, but I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, this is an hour and a half movie. It feels like I'm fucking sitting here for 3 hours. Like, that's when you know a movie sucks. Or not sucks, but like is dated or just not there.
No, I get that.
So, all right, my number 10, Avatar: The Way of Water, the second one. I saw it probably 12 times in theaters.
Literally.
Like they had 4 press screenings for those, and I went every single night in a row. In a row. I don't know if you remember. Like
I don't remember it being in a row.
it was in a row.
but-
It was literally. I think I had the weekend break, but I think it was Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. I saw. And
I
then,
get it.
And then opening weekend, I went opening night. We took your mom,
Yes.
and then I just kept going. Anytime someone was like, "Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Let's go." I'm nervous for 3 this year because if I'm obsessed with it, how are we gonna have time to go see it with a baby? And I wish he was old enough to be able to see it in 3D.
Right.
I don't think he'd be able to.
I'm not a fan of 3D.
I know, but Avatar's like the 3D just works. It's so But okay, going into The Way of the Water. So this is another one that I kind of threw on the other day when I was working, just like for shits and giggles. And I love the first one for what it is. Yes, it borrows from so many other movies, and it's kind of cliche and predictable at times. But I love the world of Pandora. But the sequel does something that enhances the first one, but the second one just doubles down. It builds up the world more, and I love that Jake Sully and Neytiri had a family. Again, kind of relating to you and me.
Yeah.
When the son dies,
Oh,
heartbreaking.
that was awful.
Heartbreaking. Our friend Anthony, he told me that, like, he's like, man, why they gotta fuck me up like that? Like, he's like, now I got my son, and now I'm seeing their son die. Like, it's heartbreaking.
It's hard, yeah.
And I'm predicting that in the third one, I think Jake's dead. I think Jake Sully's gone. I think that's it. I think he's gonna die in this next one. And I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. For anyone who's like ever lost their dad.
Yeah, long pause, but
Yeah.
hey, I'm in that category and it's tough. So yeah, I will probably shed some tears in that movie if that happens.
Yeah. I hope Natiri gets a little bit more to do in the third one too. I feel like but when she yelled at that screech when her son died,
Ooh.
oh fuck.
I feel like every mom, I wasn't a mom yet, but I feel like every mom felt that.
It's such a good movie though.
Like,
I know I know it's the cool thing to hate on Avatar, but like it's so awesome.
It really is.
Like, I don't care. Like, fuck off. Like, I'm sorry.
My mom's right there with you.
Oh, dude, 100%. Your mom's cool. Transformers, fucking Avatar, the Batman. What else? What else?
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. Like, I'm trying to think of what else. Fucking Aquaman. Or Celebrity Crush is Jason Momoa.
Oh, she loves him. Jason, if you hear this,
dude, come on.
My mom's coming for you.
just if we would set out for you to surprise her.
Yeah.
She'd probably have a heart attack.
Honestly, yeah.
But I think it'd be the funny. I think if your mom met him,
I think her knees would go weak. I know, like, that's like.
How do you think
like,
she would
literally
react? Like, imagine we take her to my parents' restaurant.
No, she'd be like, Cynthia, shut up, and she'd be squeezing my hand. Like, I just know it.
Like,
she'd be like, what is that? No, that's not him. No, that is.
Imagine she didn't even get to see him. Okay, she's just sitting there. Okay, and he comes up behind her and taps her on the shoulder. She would fucking scream.
I think she would faint.
I
think she would faint. She would probably fall out of her chair.
Jason, listen, man. Come to Arizona. We'll treat you to some good food.
Yes. And
we'll shock the shit out of like your biggest fan.
Yes.
Just make sure you have your beard. I know you just shaved it because of Dune. Thank God you're coming back.
Honestly, I don't think she minds.
No? Mm-mm. Okay, I guess we'll see. What's your number 9?
Okay. This was tough.
Okay.
But Scream.
Wow, the first one?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Talk more about this. I love Scream. You showed me this for the first time right before 5 was coming out. I'd never seen a single one.
Did we not watch them during like COVID?
We didn't watch these during COVID.
Oh.
We watched it Halloween the year before the new one came out.
Oh, because we had to prep you.
Mm-hmm. And then I remember after the first one, I was like, can we please watch 2 and 3? And I remember we watched 2 and 3 back to back. And then we got together like a week or 2 later to watch 4. Mm-hmm. And then obviously I was ready for 5.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Ghostface, my favorite
Classic.
slasher.
Yeah.
I think it's just so funny how that film, like, it's funny, but it's also a slasher. Like, he's so clumsy.
100%.
I absolutely, like, he'll trip, he'll fall, like.
The Mask, see, so, like, when I was younger, I didn't watch Scream because The Mask creeped me out.
Oh.
So I never knew it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, as years go by and, like, I get older, I hear that it's, like, more of a parody, not a parody, but, like, a satire towards horror. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just never had the urge to watch it. Like, me and Curtis would watch Joyride or Jeepers Creepers, like, or Jason or things that were a little bit more gory.
Yeah. No, this one, I had older brothers, so, like, they would show me this stuff when I was little because they'd want to scare me.
Yeah.
Like, for fun. So I grew up with this stuff, even at such a young age. I think I was like 3 or 4 when this movie first came out. But yeah, like, I was scared when I was little, and then they would scare me more about it. But no, I think it was just like so funny, like how he is. Even watching them back, they're still so good to me.
100%. I think it's the most consistent horror franchise.
They definitely hold up.
Yeah. The weakest one is 3, and 3's still fun.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's always fun trying to, like, guess who to, you know.
And I'm sure, like, watching me try to guess it.
Oh my gosh, I loved that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's so hard to be like,
Because like even the first one, I knew
Skeet. No.
not Skeet, the other one, Scooby Doo.
Yes, Scooby Doo.
Oh my God, how am I not remembering this guy's name?
I'm drawing a blank.
It's gonna piss me off. Okay, the audience knows who we're talking about. I think you're gonna look it up, but
I'm gonna look it up because I'm drawing a blank.
I literally cannot remember.
When I say the name, I'm gonna be like, seriously?
Yeah, I'm like still trying to remember it. Like, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Literally, I'm just thinking of Shaggy right now.
Matthew
Lillard.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, love Matthew Lillard. I knew he was one of the killers, so I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was
so
the
you
only
were
one.
spoiled on that.
I didn't know there was two.
Oh.
So when he got revealed, I was like, okay. And then with Skeet, I was like, oh shit. Second one, I had no fucking clue. 3, I assumed it was. I'm not gonna say who it is because in case you haven't seen 3, but I assumed it was that one, and then it was. 4, no
Threw
idea.
you off.
Totally threw me off. I think that might be my favorite Ghostface besides the original 2, personally. 5, predictable. I will say I knew instantly who 5 was, and 6 a little predictable, but I didn't predict that it was gonna be 3 of them.
3 is crazy.
So 7, I'm not really excited for. I have a bad taste in my mouth from what they did with Melissa Barrera, and then not having Jenna Ortega come out. Like, it's so weird to me, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt once it comes out. Let me see how it turns out. Are you excited for that, or?
I'm excited because Scream is my favorite slasher.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep pausing because this wind is crazy. It sounds like our house is gonna blow away. No, I'm excited for it. I know all the stuff that has happened and whatnot, but I don't know. It's my favorite slasher franchise.
Would you say it's your favorite horror franchise?
Yeah.
Overall? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
It's my favorite slasher franchise, but my favorite horror would still be Evil Dead. But that's because I nostalgically grew up with Evil Dead.
Yeah.
So, I get it.
I get that.
I dig it. What are we on, 9? Okay.
Yes.
Number 9, Zodiac. This movie is fucking amazing.
You're not showing that to my baby.
No, not till he's older. So I didn't see this movie until about my sophomore or junior year of high school, and I was babysitting a kid. Now this kid would typically, honestly, this kid's a little creepy, but I'm not gonna lie, like, cute kid, very creepy sometimes.
Kids are creepy.
Just because she had imaginary friends though, like that's why, like, I didn't really. I have stories on that, but I'm not the place right now. Either way, so I would go to their house, watch the kid while I did my homework. I didn't have any homework this day, and we didn't have Netflix at the time. They did. So I put on Netflix, and I would always look for stuff I hadn't seen. So, like, I watched Chef there for the first time. I don't know if you've ever seen it with Jon Favreau.
Yes.
Great movie.
I love that movie.
Ate on an empty stomach. I was so starving, and they had no food in that house. There was a couple others I watched the first time too, but Zodiac I put on. Now, most of the time she's just sitting there drawing, doing whatever, so I can just like pay attention to this. I love the movie so much. On the way home, I went home, bought it, took it home, watched it again.
I love that.
I watched it literally 2 times in a row, and I fucking fell in love with it. And it's a scary movie. Like, I always go back to the scene when Jake Gyllenhaal's underneath the house and the guy's like telling him, and you hear the creaking, and I just get goosebumps. It's a phenomenally written movie. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that scene.
Definitely gets your
right
heart
now.
racing.
Yeah, it is terrifying. It's scary. That's an actual scary movie. That's one that gets under your skin. It's not one I like to revisit too often, but it is one that I think about randomly. And it's just cemented itself in my top 10 of all time.
Yeah.
So
I completely understand that.
yeah.
I mean, that's like one that someone mentions it and you're like, you get that chill up your spine, you know? You're like, ooh.
I have that chill in my spine right now, especially like the actor that portrays. He's such a good actor. And then you got Downey in there, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Like, all-star cast. It's just, and I love how they frame the movie. Like, David Fincher is an amazing director. Like, there's like only 2 movies of his that I just don't care about, but like, how many times did I watch his last one, The Killer, that assassin one? I watched that like fucking 9 times.
Yes.
I was obsessed with that movie. And then he's making the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel too, which I'm like very interested to see. You have a Tarantino script, with David Fincher directing. Anyone who tells me they're not excited about that should just like go away. Like there's
I'm
no way.
excited about it.
Yeah, exactly. Please, Netflix, please put it in theaters for at least a week. Let me go see it in theaters, please.
Give us 2 weeks. Come on, Netflix.
Yeah, come on. Look what K-pop Demon Hunter just did. It made so much money. I'm like literally I regret not going to the theater to see it because for context, I watched it for the first time the week after you had already seen it, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yes.
Please give me physical media for that too. Criterion Collection, 4K. Come on, next.
You're gonna need a bigger room, bigger office.
I'm already suffocating in that fucking room.
I know.
Some days I think about like just selling all my stuff.
You're lying.
No, I do.
No.
I know. I literally think about like once a day. The only 2 things I would keep is video games and Blu-rays, and the Toy Story stuff.
Literally, that's what's taking up your room.
No. I've thought about selling.
All your Blu-rays?
I've thought about selling all my Hot Toys. I've thought about selling all the figures. Like legitimately, I've thought about this.
He's crazy, guys. It's late. I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
No, I know
right
what
now.
I'm thinking about. Okay, what's your number 8, babe?
Well, mine's not in order.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm just
but, like, the
kinda
next
going. My next one is Matrix.
Okay.
I know.
I'm
My
so happy
list,
this is in there.
my list is like so throwback. I am very.
You don't care for movies nowadays. I mean, you do and you don't.
I am so tired of these 2.5 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 10-hour movies. Like, come on. Like, give me back my hour and a half, 2 hours max. Like, come on.
How long's The Matrix?
I don't know. How long's The Matrix?
I don't know. I can't look
Probably
it up.
like 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's
No,
fine.
but I get it. I get it. But a lot of stuff isn't original anymore.
That too.
So
That too is very like, oh, a remake or.
like when you don't go to a screening with me and I go see a movie, I will usually come home and tell you, oh, you'll like that or you'll love it. Or I'll have that third category of you need to see this in theaters.
Yes.
Sinners is one of those. Like
You'll be
we
like-
tried. How many times did I buy tickets and return them for you?
Yeah.
Because our just the baby schedule was not working out. I probably did that at least 10 times.
Right.
And then we finally watched it at home and you absolutely loved it.
But honestly, I know you said that that's like a in theater movie, but watching it at home was still as good.
It's yeah. No, I do agree. I just, you know me.
I know. He's heavy on the get out there and see it in theaters. So.
Exactly. Like anytime I have a friend or family, especially if you're listening to this and I hear you bootleg something, it kills me like a little bit inside. Like I get it. I do and I don't. Like I get financially, like sometimes people just can't afford movies. But just wait. Like I had a friend text me and he goes, "Hey, do you know any way I can bootleg this film?" I'm like,
oh my gosh, you were so.
Didn't I sit there at the table? We're in like a public restaurant and I'm sitting there texting like a fucking paragraphs to him.
A madman over there.
Like, and I told you, I'm like, look at this, what this fucker just texted me. Like, and I'm like, I literally responded. I was like, no, you can go to the movie theater. And he goes, I knew you were going to say that. I'm like, then why would you even ask me? Why would you even ask me?
Definitely the wrong person to ask.
I'm literally the last person to ask that. Like
I don't think I would ever ask you that.
No.
Just how heavy.
No.
Like
I mean, to be like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I bootlegged the movie before.
Okay,
but the only reason
how
I did
old
it.
Were you like 5?
No, I did it recently, like maybe 5 years ago. But it's because it was not streaming and you could not buy it anywhere. That is my last option, and I needed it for a ranking.
That's fair.
That was the only reason I did it, and the physical media for it was like $60.
Gosh, you remember when bootlegs were like
Easy to get.
Well, that, but it's just like people walking in front of the screen.
Yeah,
People
they still do that.
throwing popcorn.
They still have that.
You can hear them munching on their
Yeah.
M&Ms. Like,
Shout out to my grandma. She had so many bootleg DVDs
Don't be
of Finding
snitching on
Nemo.
her.
I don't care. She ain't here anymore. I love you, miss you. But she had so many fucking Finding Nemo. She had one, and I remember I'd ask
Do
my
you
mom.
not know like that FBI warning before movies back in
Yes,
the day? Come
yes.
on, you're telling on her.
She's not alive.
So
What the fuck they gonna do?
They're gonna go after her estate and her family.
Us?
I'm hiding.
I'd be like, dude, you know how much support I've done for film? Fuck off.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
What was your movie?
Matrix.
Matrix. Why do you love The Matrix?
Neo.
Yeah?
Do I even need to say more?
Morpheus.
More. Okay.
Trinity.
No.
Agent Smith.
That movie, oh my gosh.
So
I
cool.
was obsessed with that movie. That was one that when it came out on DVD, I bought it immediately.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't buy it. My mom bought it for me.
Yeah.
But I would.
You saw it in the theaters?
I did watch
I
it
did
in
not
theaters.
get to see this in the theaters.
But
So I'm jealous.
there's a lot that you didn't get to see in theaters.
I know. Because my
Perks
parents
of being
never wanted the fucking
A
movies.
couple years older than you.
But it doesn't matter. Like, my parents never went to the movies. I do remember, though, my dad did a marathon with me of all three. Like, in the same, like, sitting. Like, we had a futon. Hence why I used to sleep on a futon. And he had it in the front room. And he would always, like, once or twice, like, a month, we would fold it out and, like make a fort, watch movies, so like horror films during October, but Matrix was one of those. I vividly remember watching the trilogy.
That movie is one that I've probably watched about 20 times.
Yeah. That's one of those movies too that, like, you have some movies that I've noticed that if I watch without you, there's like a little annoyance from you towards me.
Yeah.
And that's one of them. Like, if I told you I watched The Matrix without you, I feel like pettiness comes from you, like, seriously? Like, even if when we weren't living together. I remember, do you know what another one is? Edward Scissorhands.
Come on, these movies, like...
I know they're
you
great.
You know that I want to watch them, and you're like, oh, I watched it already. I'm like,
But I would watch it again with you.
yeah, but it's not the same. Ladies, you get it.
Yeah, and then I come home and I don't remember. There was a movie you watched. I'm like,
See? So you understand.
I do. But I love that The Matrix is on yours. It's such a fantastic movie.
Oh, yeah.
So
Keanu Reeves is
amazing.
amazing.
All right, my number 8 is Arrival. Arrival broke me in fucking pieces. It still does when I think about the twist. In fact, I will be completely honest and open on this podcast. I've only seen the movie twice, and I don't really care to rewatch it, mostly because of how much it devastated me every single
I was
time.
gonna say.
I didn't really have interest in seeing the movie. I didn't really care for the concept, even though I love the concept of aliens. The trailers just didn't really work for me, but I went to go see it opening night because it's directed by Denis Villeneuve, who, of course, did Prisoners and Enemy, 2 movies that I was absolutely obsessed with. And then, of course, he went on to do Blade Runner and Dune and Sicario, and I fucking love all those movies. Personally, I go back and forth with either him or Christopher Nolan being my favorite directors as of right now working. My favorite director of all time is Martin Scorsese, but I think eventually Denis Villeneuve or Christopher Nolan will surpass him.
Yeah.
But Arrival, yeah. Arrival, I remember watching, I took Phil, and we're sitting there watching it, and it's going through the whole motions. I'm like, this is so intriguing, oh my God, her backstory is so sad. And then you get to the twist of the movie, and you're like, oh, I'm trying not to cry right now. And we both, I looked at him, and he's crying, and I'm crying. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? And we left, and we didn't even talk. Usually, like, you leave, and you start talking.
Car ride home.
Yeah. And I just remember going, I cannot wait to see that again. And I never made it back to see it in theaters because I was literally, like, nervous to go see it. Yeah. Bought it first day on Blu-ray, watched it. And yeah.
Broke again.
Yeah. I have not watched it since. I always have the urge to.
No, you watched it with me.
Okay, so 3 times. So I've seen it for
Yes.
3 times. And I love that movie. It's such a fucking amazing movie. The performance, Amy Adams should have won that year for Best Actress. Denis Villeneuve should have won Best Director that year. Just like the twist, like it puts it in perspective. Like and I don't want to get into spoilers because I really think it is such a moving piece. But if that happened to you, what would you do with that? Like it's so good.
Yeah. No, I watched it once and
With me, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And I think you prepared me for it.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
Did we watch it during COVID? Or did we watch it before? I think it was before, right?
We watched so much during COVID.
We
I
watched
like
so
it.
many movies during COVID.
I think we watched Harry Potter over
Paranormal Activity,
Yeah.
fucking
We
Lord of
just
the
did movie
Rings.
series like the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, we had 2-3 months off.
Yeah.
Like, literally hung out every day
It was
and watched
great.
movies. Yeah. Bring us back to those days. Getting paid to do nothing.
Seriously, that was great.
So, but no, Arrival just breaks me every single time. What's your next one, though?
This one is Titanic.
Ooh, great one.
I'm a sucker for
So good.
romance and love stories and all that. So, as you'll see from my list.
Yeah. There's a couple movies I'm curious to see when you say them, but Titanic is amazing. I mean, my parents showed me it on the VHS. That was two or three. Was it two?
Two
fucking huge ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I remember.
I still have them.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. At your mom's, or
Yeah, my
is it
mom's.
here? And I remember seeing that movie though. I went and saw the 3D version of it like during high school, and I because I had always liked it, but I just remember being like, "Holy fuck, this is amazing!"
Oh, yeah.
And then we went and saw it in theaters a couple years ago too.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and that was so good. That's when James Cameron was re-releasing all of his movies, because you had that, the Avatar movies. I was praying he was going to do Terminator 2. I was praying, because I've never
that's a
seen
good
it in
one.
theaters. I've never seen it in theaters.
I
would
have
love
that like
to.
steelbook.
Oh,
of
the
Terminator
badass
2,
one?
yeah.
I love that movie. My number 7 is a movie I don't think you've seen, but it's Spirited Away. Do you know which one this is? It's the anime one.
Oh, I've watched
Oh,
that.
okay. When her parents turn into pigs.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I just made sure. I was like, I think you have, maybe you haven't.
I think
This
you
is-
made me.
Maybe. This is the movie that made me fall in love with anime. This is the movie that made me go, oh, this is what anime is. I knew what Naruto and Dragon Ball were, and I enjoyed them for what they were, but I never could say I was like a huge fan of anime. I love Naruto, I love Dragon Ball, but I remember watching Toonami on Cartoon Network, and I would just watch and enjoy it because all my friends were super into it. And this movie came on, and I watched the whole thing, and I was like, I didn't know what the title was. Mm-hmm. So a long time as a kid, I was like, that was one of the coolest movies I've ever seen in my whole life. I felt like that kid from The Incredibles when he goes, that was awesome. That's how I felt watching this. And to this day, it is still one of those movies that I cannot wait to show our son. For me, I know he watches anime when I'm sitting out here with him, watching My Hero or Naruto and stuff. Right. And I know he will look. That's one that I cannot wait to show him. It's a little creepier, so I'd probably wait till he's 8, 7, around when I saw it. But that was the movie that made me go, oh, this is different.
Yeah.
And it was the first anime film to win Best Animated Feature at the Oscars.
Oh, wow.
It transcends everything. It'll always be in my top 10. And technically, a Disney movie. Technically.
Oh.
Because of the release. But yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. I feel like Disney owns everything.
Everything.
We won't get into that, but
everything.
Another one of mine is Selena.
Okay. I was waiting for this one.
I think that's always I'm pretty sure I've done this list multiple times, and every time it changes, but Selena.
This is the first time though that I think you haven't missed a movie. There's not a movie that you haven't said yet.
Yeah.
Where I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, Selena's definitely always been on that list.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I watched that for the first time with you when I got you it on Blu-ray.
Yes. I feel like J-Lo did her justice.
I think that's her best performance still.
Yeah. So. We won't get into the J-Lo stuff, but
yeah, I got issues with her other than that. But performance-wise, that was her best performance.
I don't cry at movies.
At anything.
Yes. But that movie, the hospital scene when her husband just breaks down and her sister's holding him, that is just molded into my brain.
That's the power of cinema, and like certain scenes that kind of just capture like the essence of emotion and stuff and what people are feeling in the performances. So I get it. I fully get it.
Definitely.
All right. My next one is Terminator 2. This is one of the most badass movies ever made. Again, nostalgia. Saw it with my dad. Ever since then, I've just been like, holy fuck, this movie is awesome.
That one's
And again,
intense.
as a kid growing up, like some of these movies I didn't know the titles for. So this is another one of those where it's just like, when I go to school and tell kids about it, I remember it'd be like, oh, it's like Arnold and he's like a robot. But like my dad's the only one showing a fucking 5-year-old like
Right.
these R-rated movies. And which is Terminator 2 is not like, I don't know why it's rated R. It's like PG-13 nowadays. Well,
Now
I guess there's some nudity, but like maybe nudity. But like even so, like it's PG-13 in my eyes. Like it's not that bad.
Well, now that you're older, I feel like it was pretty intense.
Maybe. But it's so awesome. I mean, I even like the first one a lot too because of like the horror tone. But this one's just, what do you do with a sequel? You just go bigger and bolder. Mm-hmm. And that's what James Cameron did with Avatar. That's what he did with Terminator.
Yep.
And fuck, imagine if he did Terminator 3. What the hell is he doing with Avatar 3?
Yeah.
You know? So.
No, right.
Yeah. I love Terminator 2. I know you do too.
I do.
I could rewatch this movie like every day and I'd be like 100% fine. So. What's your next one?
Are you ready for this one?
I don't know. Am I?
You should be.
Okay.
I watch it all the time.
There's like 3 movies that you watch all the time, but I'm pretty sure. Say
Twilight.
it. Yeah.
Our son's even named after.
Yeah, Jasper.
Yes.
It's a badass name.
I know. And we live in Arizona, so if there's like a cloud in the sky, I'm like, oh, I gotta throw on Twilight. Gotta watch it.
It's literally like one of the most rewatched movies on my fucking letterbox because you always have it on. There's like 3 movies you consistently have on, and that's one of them.
And I'm one of those people that I'm like, I don't need multiples of things, but I have the Twilight series on DVD, Blu-ray. I think I have a couple
4K.
steelbooks.
You
I have
got
them on
every
4K.
steelbook known to man.
I think a couple years ago they released like
The steelbook, multiple steelbook collections.
yeah.
You have them all?
I have them all. Like, I'm obsessed.
Yeah, so is Jasper. He tried grabbing them the other day when he was in my room because they're on like one of the lower shelves. So he was like trying to like grab for them, and I was like, no.
He knows.
He does.
He
He does.
gets it.
No, honestly, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, before we started being together, I thought Twilight was stupid. I'd read the book.
You and probably
A
half
lot
the
of
world.
people. I don't know. I've come around on it. I've just seen it so many times. Like, the awkwardness
Not
of
by
it
choice.
and the cringiness of it is kind of the charm of it. Like that's kind of the reason that I dig it. It is funny though, like as much as like as long as we've been together, I still have never fucking seen Eclipse. I've never seen Eclipse, and I've only seen Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2 once in my life.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe twice.
I feel like when I put them on, he just kind of leaves the room. He's like, I'm gonna go play a video game, and he's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, but I would be down to rewatch Eclipse. I can't say rewatch Eclipse. I'd be down to watch Eclipse and Breaking Down Part 1 and 2 because I haven't seen them. But
I got to see these movies in theaters, and Breaking Down Part 1, my dad took me, and that was like the last film he took me to, one of the last films he took me to see. And just being in the theater, and like, everyone should know this, but like when the thing happens with Carlisle, and the whole theater just like gasped.
Was that in the book? Or is that why people gasp?
Yeah, I think that's why people gasp.
Okay.
But it was just like the whole theater.
Yeah.
It was just like...
I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and like there was literally girls in there with tears. And like, it was just like, whoa. And my dad, I don't think he's ever watched any of them.
He just went because of you.
He just went because he wanted to take me for my birthday. Because they always released...
In October and November.
Yeah, right before my birthday. So he was like, taken aback. He was just like, "What happened?" Like,
Like,
he was
like,
so confused. Yeah.
I love that type
That
of
was
stuff.
great memories.
Like I said, I've come around on it. I think I enjoy them for what they are now. Are they my favorite thing to watch? No.
Yes.
Will I watch them with you? Yes. My number 5, my favorite superhero is Spider-Man, so Spider-Man movie had to be on here, but my number 5 is Across the Spider-Verse. Genuinely one of the best theater experiences. I mean, Cynthia went to the press screening with me.
I did.
And you knew it was like my most anticipated movie that year. I was so fucking out of my mind excited for it because of how much, like, Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, let's call it as is. I would just play it in the background all the time.
Yes.
Like, literally soundtracks on my
Soundtrack's
playlist.
great.
But like that movie, I would always play in the background. Like, don't know what to put on? Into the Spider-Verse.
Right.
Across is a little bit weirder. I don't like to play it as like much just because I feel like it's like I have to pay attention to it. But it literally, I told you this. If I would have seen Across the Spider-Verse as a kid, that would probably be my favorite movie of all time.
I get
Like,
that.
100%. The animation, the colors, the effects, everything just looks so fresh and new and different and fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But like at that press screening, the whole opening intro, like, I don't know if you remember, maybe you do. So Gwen's like, you have her score going and she's going, and then her score is amazing. I love Daniel Pepperman's score for it. And then you hear Spider-Man 29's little tinkle come in, and I look over and I'm like fucking sobbing.
Yes.
Because I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
I do remember that. Yeah. I think during that screening, I definitely watched you more than I watched the movie.
Yeah,
because
like,
I just wanted to see.
I was reacting so much
right,
during
yeah.
that movie. And then my favorite reaction for it, because I knew how it ended, not how it ended, but like that it ended on a cliffhanger. My favorite thing was, because it goes by fast.
It does.
It does not feel like 2 hours. Is it ends and you're like, that's it? What? Because I didn't tell her there was another one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He didn't. And I was like,
I just thought she knew, but she didn't. And
he should know I didn't know. I don't watch trailers. I try to stay off social media when something big's going to drop.
Yeah, literally did not know at all. And when it said to be continued, you were so fucking, you're like, I thought there was like another hour.
Yeah.
Because I was like, no, it's been like 2.5
Did not
like,
feel like it at all.
No, that's literally one of the best movies. I cannot wait for the third one. I'm so excited because it might be coming out in 2027 now, but the thing I'm very excited about with it is the fact that our son will be able to see it in theaters.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll probably care about it at that point. So
Definitely.
like that year, Across that, I just genuinely one of the best theater experiences I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yes.
What about you?
My next one is, and you're not going to be surprised about this one.
Okay.
I don't think. Man of Steel.
Okay. I've been waiting for this one. Is this the only comic book movie you have?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
I was very much waiting for this one. This is another one of your 3 that you'll just throw on. And it's incredible. Absolutely
great.
incredible. It's the best Superman movie.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Come on, the opening.
Christopher Reeves is obviously iconic, but like the opening, yes.
Yeah.
Go away. Go vent about your other husband.
Literally.
Fuck this man.
We're sitting in our living room right now,
Henry,
and I'm sitting right next to him.
Yeah, we have like a standee of Henry Cavill in our living room.
Shout out my sister-in-law because she bought that for me.
She also bought you a fucking bust of his face for your shelf.
I was gonna.
Ridiculous. Stop it. Stop. This is an R-rated podcast.
Okay. Anyways, yes. Favorite Superman? No. Second favorite Superman? Christopher Reeve.
No, it's your first. It's your first.
I mean, he's beautiful. But no, I love that movie. Like, I will throw it on and he won't even know I'm putting it on, and he'll just come out and he'll be like, nice. Good choice.
Yeah. And then I'll sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
That, like, Twilight, I come out, I'm like, oh, okay. And I'll leave.
You'll go back.
But, like, Man of Steel you put on? Okay. Like, I'll just come back in and watch it. But you love that whole trilogy too.
Yes, I
Like,
do.
that's something to say. Like when Zack Snyder's Justice League came out, like we did that whole cool movie premiere thing. We did our own little movie premiere thing at home, made tickets, popcorn, all this shit. Sat there for the 4 hours.
Just sat there.
But the thing throwing in there is you would just rewatch that. You'd
Yeah.
rewatch Batman v Superman. Like, you just throw them on.
Yes.
And I love that about you.
My
That's how I
favorite.
know I married the right person.
Those are my favorite. They're so good.
Yeah. No, Man of Steel is an amazing movie. It's because growing up, I loved Superman, and I like Christopher Reeve, but I really grew up with like the animated stuff. But I started to like kind of fall off Superman just because like I felt like the later movies sucked, and just the way they portrayed him just didn't really work. It's kind of the same way how I felt about Captain America 2 from the comics. He's a Boy Scout. He sucks. He's not cool. He's not edgy like Batman or anything like that.
Okay.
And then Man of Steel comes out, and I saw it, and I remember, oh, I like this. That was cool. But I kept seeing it, and I just kept loving it to the point where I was like, very different interpretation of Superman.
Oh, yeah.
But I fucking love that they did that way because that's what I need it to be. That's what I
was gonna
want it to
say
be.
it was
And
needed.
same thing goes for Captain America. First Captain America movie, I don't really care for because he's a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier comes out, and I'm like,
Damn.
okay, this is different.
Yeah.
It makes me like the character a little bit more. So you can tell I like more edgy type of stuff sometimes when it comes down to the characters. You're just seeing like a different light on them. And even like, I know you weren't really excited for James Gunn's Superman, but like you ended up liking it for what it was.
Yes.
I really like that movie. I can't wait to see it again. But overall, it's a very different Superman.
It is.
Does not fit semi like completely two different perspectives,
Very
and I'm
different.
okay with that. Like, I wish Henry would have had a better chance, but that's not his fault. That's the studio's fault. This
Their
one has a better
loss.
chance of working because the studio's behind this version. The studio's more organized. DC is like Marvel now. It's its own studio. It's not just
We hope.
hopefully.
Right.
Let's see how Supergirl ends up being. Supergirl's gonna be awesome. I'll say this right now. I think Supergirl will be like top 10 movies of next year.
I've
Mainly
learned
because
with
of the
DC
director.
films that I go in with lower expectations now.
Fair enough. I mean, they had like
Because what the heck are we going to get? Who knows?
my whole thing with DC was always like you'd go see a movie and be like, that was a good movie. Will I ever see this person again?
Exactly.
That's how I was watching the first Shazam. That's how I was watching Blue Beetle. That's how I was watching Aquaman. Yeah. So, but at least we know Blue Beetle's moving into the next universe. Sholo is amazing as that character, and I'm so excited to see him in that role. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
This one's gonna shock you.
Oh, no.
My number 4 is Wolf of Wall Street.
Wow.
It's not in my top 3.
That's shocking. The
For a
reason
very-
it's shocking is because every time someone asks him, hey, what's your favorite movie? I don't know if it just depends on who's asking him, but it would always go between two.
Yeah, and this
This
was one of
being
them.
one of them. And number 4.
Yeah,
Wow.
this
okay.
is probably tied for my most. There's 3 movies I've watched the most of in my life. 1 being my number 1. 2 being Deadpool. I've seen Deadpool so many times just because it's easy to digest. I love it. It makes me laugh. And this being number 3. There was a time period where I would watch Wolf of Wall Street like twice a week. I love this movie. And fun fact, I've never shared this. I actually didn't like the movie the first time I saw it.
Wow.
I was actually very disappointed in it. My dad took me the day after Christmas because it came out Christmas Day, and I was so excited for it, like built up in my head. And we left the theater, and I was like, it was fine.
You were underwhelmed.
I was underwhelmed, but it's one of those movies I kept thinking about, and I kept thinking about, and I kept thinking about. So then I went to the theaters, and I snuck in to see it again, and I fucking loved it. Because I knew what I was getting that time. So then my birthday, I asked for it for Christmas, or asked for it for my birthday, got it, watched. To the point where, like, I remember I had 2 friends over, Melissa and someone else. And we watched it. I quoted the whole fucking movie. They basically told me I could have just muted the movie and just talked. My speech class, all the monologues I had to remember were all from this movie. I love this movie. Martin Scorsese, it's his best movie. This man who's like 80 years old, been 80 years old for fucking 80 years, fucking cranked out punk rock, where like so many directors nowadays make like soft porn music. Like it's just like quiet and dumb, and this movie's just badass. It's DiCaprio's best performance. It's Jonah Hill's best performance. It's a movie that
Jonah Hill is great.
yeah, and the fact that it's 3 hours long and for me does not feel like 3 hours. That's what blows me away watching the movie. Like a lot of movies nowadays are 3 hours long, but feel like 5, feel like 6. You never feel the pacing in this movie, and I love it. I love it. I would rewatch this movie every single day. Yes, it's not in my top 3. It's probably shocking to you.
Wow. No, I'm shocked. I really
But
am.
as we said from the start, my list has changed a bit since we had a son. So,
I get that.
all right, babe, your turn now.
Are you ready for this one?
I don't know.
I don't think you are, because I love this movie, but I don't think you know
Yeah.
it's like top 10 for me. Interstellar.
Oh, I'm so happy you said that because my number 3 is Interstellar.
Oh,
So,
that's amazing.
boom. So let's just talk about it. I knew you loved this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it would be in your top 10. I thought you would have forgotten about it.
No.
So-
How do you forget about Interstellar?
I don't know.
I know there's probably people out there
Yeah.
that are like, oh, it's so boring. I don't know. I just
Fuck
feel
those people. The fact that this is Nolan's least highest scored on Rotten Tomatoes like blows my mind. Blows my mind.
It makes you think, makes you use your brain.
And it's emotional.
Yeah.
I will always say that. Christopher Nolan movies, this is his most emotional movie. Not even close. Like, not even close. This is his most emotional movie.
It's, oh,
And in the end of the day, it's a father-daughter story.
yeah, yeah. I think that's why I probably wouldn't like my top 10, but it's just so good. That's one that I can also go back and rewatch
Same.
multiple times.
It's funny because, so, you were supposed to go with me to the 70mm IMAX release. Obviously, we had just had a kid, and you're like not really feeling comfortable to go. So I took my other friend, but you wanted to watch it, so you put it on here. While I told you, I was like, it's starting right now, and we literally finished at the same time. Now you had seen it in theaters.
Yes.
I never saw this movie in theaters, so being able to see it, and I will say this right now: anytime Interstellar is in IMAX 70mm, I will go and see it. I will go and see it again.
You have to.
Because that is one of the best theater experience. Any Nolan movie in 70mm IMAX is like a great. But that is, and I've seen a lot of his movies. Everything good? Our son?
He's moving around.
Okay. If we got to pause, we got to pause. Is it fine?
I think he's going back to sleep.
Okay. All right. Moving back.
Yeah, no. Definitely if it goes.
And I hope next time you can go.
Oh, I'm going.
Because, like, I've seen so many of his films in IMAX 70mm, and that's personally my favorite one. I hope that they put the Dark Knight films in. I would go and see all 3 in 70mm.
Oh, those are
Can't
so
wait for
good.
the Odyssey. I bought tickets for every single night because you're seeing that opening weekend one of those days.
One of them.
One of them,
Maybe 2.
maybe 2, maybe all 4.
Maybe all 4.
But Interstellar, a masterpiece. It for a long. Honestly, it wasn't even in my top 25 until that theater experience, and then I just bumped it up. It always been my favorite Nolan. Well, top 25, top 15. My favorite Nolan film before this was Inception, but this just like that viewing, because I'd seen Inception in theaters like so many times, but Interstellar, like that just pushed it forward. I was finally able to say.
This has always been like, even like watching Inception. Interstellar always.
Yeah, well, and it's
For
funny
me.
because when I didn't get to see it in theaters, I remember when the Steelbook got announced, it was badass. So I went to Target like that morning because I knew it was going to sell out, and I ran back, grabbed they only had like 3 copies, and I grabbed it, took it home, watched it, and I was just like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
I missed that. Like that was my reaction. I was like,
Gosh, I like just thinking about it and the ending. I just like it.
it makes me want to rewatch it right now.
Well, but like I just get like teary eyed. Like
Yeah,
it's so good.
it's perfect. It's a masterpiece. All right, I guess now you get to do your number 2.
Well, not my number 2, but
Yeah.
A Bronx Tale.
Great pick. I've only seen this once.
Oof.
I need to watch it
We
again.
gotta get you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Great movie.
It's amazing. Just the story. Again, another love story. You know, I'm a sucker for those apparently, because what the heck, my list is like full of them.
You love love.
I do. I
I
do.
get it though. I think like a lot of things for me, like sometimes love is a big connection for like film and TV. I mean, jumping to TV real quick, like Haunting of Hill House. A lot of people love that series. I like it too. It's really good.
It is.
I like Haunting of Bly Manor more. Why? Because it's a love story technically.
Yeah.
And the ending for that is powerful. But
It is.
Bronx Tales, it's a great movie.
Oh yeah.
Performance is awesome.
Like, is she gonna unlock the door? Like, guys can't even do that test anymore.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, cars just automatically unlock now. But
Yeah.
no, that's a good movie. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it.
Yeah.
So good.
I love it. My number 2, Hereditary.
All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a night now. Yeah.
This movie is amazing.
You're lying.
I am lying. It's not on my top 10.
You're lying.
So, to throw out a little story real quick, we're not going to tell the whole thing. I saw Hereditary, and I'm only saying this because I just want to get a reaction out of my wife. It's not my number 2, but she hates this movie. I love this movie.
There's more to that story.
Yeah, there is, and we'll share it at a later date, but I'm going to throw this out there right now. If we hit 500 followers, you have to rewatch it with me. Because I promise you, I think you'll like it.
I will not like it.
I would bet money.
Okay, 500.
Okay.
I won't, but okay.
Actually, you know what? 500 or not. I think if we get a pretty decent following, I would be down to rent a theater and have like a fan meetup and like friends, and then we do a commentary to the movie live in that theater.
I don't know if they want my comments on that, but okay. Yeah, I'm down. That'd be
Our
fun.
comments would be you making fun of it and me screaming.
Exactly. Yep.
All right. My number 2, though, is Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. A movie that my wife still has not seen, and it absolutely fucking kills me every single time I think about it. It's a movie I know she would love. Indiana Jones is the best action hero in all of cinema. I love Harrison Ford's portrayal as this character. And I love basically, I don't want to say I love all the movies from this franchise, but I love a majority of them, and at least the adventure that they go on. Some are better than others.
Didn't I watch one with you
No.
recently?
No.
Half of it.
You watched
part
me
of it?
play. You watched me play some of the game.
No.
I haven't watched any
Because-
movies recently.
No, you have, because I watched some of it with you. I don't know if it just came
did you
on.
watch the one with Shia LaBeouf?
Yes.
Okay, that's the one.
Okay.
Which is funny. That's the worst one. So,
I think you told me that.
Yeah.
And you're like, you should not be
Did
watching
you see the
this.
jungle? Was it the jungle sequence with the monkeys? Do you remember?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Either way, I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy Crystal Skull a lot more than other people do, but like it's easily the worst one. Regardless, my number 2 is Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love this movie. Ever since I've seen Indiana Jones, it blew me away. I love the ride at Disneyland. I love the adventure it goes on. I just think this movie is perfect, like from top to bottom. Like there's nothing wrong with this movie, and it's Steven Spielberg's masterpiece as well. Okay. I think I can guess your next one, and I think you can guess my next one.
Okay.
Should we do this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to guess yours,
Okay.
and then you can talk about it, and then you can guess mine, and
Okay.
I'll talk about it. Your last one, which is not your number 1, but it is one of your most rewatched movies of all time, because I swear while you were pregnant, anytime I came home from a screening, it was fucking playing.
Okay, it's my comfort movie. Thank
No,
you.
I know. And then you'd be asleep, and I'd be trying to find the fucking remote to turn it off because I wanted to watch something else, and then I would end up watching the whole fucking thing. Your last movie, one of your favorites, is Save the Last Dance. Is that what it's
Yes.
called? Yes.
Yes, it
With
is.
Julia Stiles. Is that her name? Okay. I like her. She's a good actress.
She's good. Yes.
So why do you love this movie so much?
The soundtrack, grew up watching it.
Yeah.
Dance. Again, one of my dance movies. It's about a girl in high school, like,
Yeah.
losing her mom and having to start over with her dad that she doesn't even know.
Yeah.
Really, So, no, it's really good.
It's one of the better MTV movies.
Yeah. Oh, 1000%. Like I said, this is my comfort movie. The way the club scenes, I don't know. I like watching it. I always thought too that the club was going to be like that, where there was like battles and whatever.
No.
And no.
Not even close.
I was so disappointed.
Remember that one club we went to? It was like a game bar. We went upstairs and we thought we were going to die.
So scary.
Yeah. It was not like the game bar that we used to like that closed down.
Yeah,
No.
it was like walking in, it was sketchy.
Yeah.
And then it was like trying to be a game bar, but then it was trying to be a club. I don't know.
It was very
just
weird.
So
Where like
weird.
the other one was a game bar.
Yeah.
Like it was a straight
And
game
then
bar.
the other part of it was like a totally different scene and vibe.
Yeah, it was like a completely different club. Quote
Yeah,
unquote.
it literally had a different name, I believe. I don't know.
We were just trying to leave.
Yeah. I was trying to leave, and I ended up on the other side and definitely thought I was going to die.
Yeah, same. All right, what's my number one?
Toy Story.
Yeah. Toy Story is probably the movie I've seen the most in my entire life. I'm going to try not to cry. Every time I talk about Toy Story, I get teary-eyed. And to be honest with you, this kind of switches up. I love every single Toy Story movie the same. 1 and 2 for me are like the definitive ones. Like those will always end up being in my top 1. But there's just something so special about the movie. The animation, yes, doesn't really hold up. Yes, it's a little cheesy sometimes, but like the heart of those movies is so strong. The humor is so strong. The characters are so well written. Everything that they do in the perspective of a toy works. And every single time they've gone and made one, they made the first one. Obviously, I wasn't alive yet, but I grew up with it. Second one, obviously, that was like the first movie I saw in movie theaters, so like I didn't. But then when they announced the third one, I was excited, but I was like, please don't fuck it up. Please don't fuck it up. And they didn't. It was awesome. And that was supposed to be it. And then 4 got announced, and I'm like, oh, please don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck this up. And I went and saw 4 so many times, and I loved 4 for what it is. Sometimes I like 4 more than 3. I think 4, I think each film has come out in a perfect time in my life that represents something going on in my life. And anytime I've gone back to the movies, I know I'm talking about general more as the franchise than just the first film, but the first film, I relate to when my sister came into my life because Buzz comes into Woody's life.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2 is more about exploring those avenues of like what is kind of my purpose here, like where am I supposed to belong? And I think that's something a lot of kids go through, and especially a lot of adults go through.
Right.
The third film came out just a couple years before I was going to graduate, and it really hits harder now graduating and feeling like it's time to leave some things behind.
Yeah.
And then 4 really came out of time perfectly, where it's like I was about to graduate college, or maybe I had already. But you think you think your purpose is this, but it's actually this. And I love how it's from Woody's perspective, and it's basically like Woody thought the whole thing was protect Bonnie.
Yes.
Andy designated me this. Well, what happens when Bonnie puts me in the closet and hides me away? Well, what's my point in life anymore? Well, points in life change as you grow up.
Yeah.
And Bo Peep was his.
Yeah.
And yes, I am absolutely nervous for 5. I am so nervous for 5. It's funny. It's not my most anticipated movie for next year. It's probably like my number 2 or my number 3, but mainly because I am so nervous for it. That could change the second I see a trailer. The second I see a trailer, I might be like, I'm in. Most anticipated movie easily of next year.
Yeah.
But I am so nervous to see what they're going to do with it. I like the concept.
I feel like they always have a good message.
They do.
So hopefully this one's
exactly
a good message.
But the first one's just the most rewatchable movie to me of all time. I loved showing our son it. Late last year when he still couldn't move, he just sat his little thing. I'm very excited to try and get him to see it in theaters. If he doesn't like it, or if he doesn't like the theater experience, that's fine. He's a baby, but maybe he will. Maybe he'll absolutely love it. But that's our podcast,
That's our
guys.
cue.
Our baby is about to go. I'll sign us out. Make sure to go like, subscribe, follow. That is episode 1. I had a blast doing this. I'm excited. Again, our next episode will be us talking horror films and trying to find one that's going to scare my wife. So if you have suggestions, make sure to leave it down below in the comment section. And other than that, guys, thank you so much. And signing off, Pope's Press Play episode 1.